which is robust enough to meet the ethical objectives of the organization. So such an audit obviously, compels you to have a self-corrective, robust system. Now, SA 8000, I wanted to give you one more example. We all know about 2nd October is coming soon, it's Gandhi Jayanti. And we as a company have always worked on Gandhi Jayanti. We don't work on 26th January and 15th August, all of you know, because it's a national holiday. When Walmart came, he said, how is it that you're working on 2nd October? It's a national holiday. So we picked up the phone and asked our labor consultant, and he says, no, it's not a, and he's a very renowned labor consultant in Baroda and also Gujarat. He says, no, it's not a national holiday. They showed us a statute where it said that 2nd October is a national holiday, and as an organization, you cannot work unless and until so many conditions are fulfilled. So, and when even last year, I remember on 2nd October, we were not working, and all the industries in Baroda were working, and they were laughing at us. They said, why the hell have you got holiday on a 2nd October? So I just say how well equipped they are, how well informed they are, and imagine our own people are not well informed. So I just want to tell you that 2nd October is a national holiday for all of us. But I believe that we should work, because I firmly believe Gandhiji believed in that, and I don't agree that we should have holiday. On that day especially, we should all be working, even to pay our tribute to Mahatma Gandhi. Now, what does an SA 8000 certification incorporate? It incorporates child labor, forced labor, health and safety, federation of association, and right to bargain. Discrimination, you cannot discrimination against man and woman, you cannot discrimination within the workers, then disciplinary practices, working hours, and compensation. Now imagine this is also where we had failed, of course, large companies take great care of it, that, a worker cannot work for more than 60 hours a week. But we failed in that, but now we have a system where it just doesn't happen. If that happens, the computer shows that no, he can't work for more than 60 hours. So all this entails very painstaking efforts, but at the end of the tunnel, as I said, we are extremely happy because this has done great for us. A lot of orders have been, have come sort of transformed from China to India, which is great for our country. I'll talk more about this SA 8000 ethical audit in my panel discussion. But to conclude, let me just again list out 3 major reasons why such conferences are extremely important to the students community, to the industry, and all of us here. India is now a $1 trillion economy and has emerged as one of the fastest growing economies in the world, and also the most preferred investment destination in the world, and with great, tremendous opportunities for growth. So this is a great opportunity for the business leaders to shape the destiny of our nation. There is also an immense and increasing integration of economies around the world through bilateral trade and financial flows, and also transfer of knowledge and movement of people. In fact, the global trade today, I think, and that's why we call it globalization, which is so important, and it's a buzzword which all of us know, that global trade today accounts for nearly 40% of the world GDP. So, I think it's one of the reasons that we all have to wake up, and if we are an ethical organization, we have a great future ahead. And I think charity begins at home. It's the leaders who will have to ensure that the organization is ethical. The second major reason which I feel is very important, so that such conferences and such deliberations are important, is we all know that in such season of scams where corruption has become all-pervasive, has reached monstrous dimensions in India, and has become an accepted phenomenon in the psyche of all Indians, I mean literally all Indians, and in all walks of life. So this widespread governance deficit in every sphere of national activity has become a powerful inhibitor for economic growth. So it's high time that government must commit to improve the quality of governance by pushing various reforms, but at the same time, we individuals, communities, industry leaders have to, take great care of being ethical in whatever we do. The third important and the last one is that India, all of you know, students, that India is the youngest country in the world with 60% of people below the age of 35. Now imagine if this demographic dividend, we have to be all very extremely careful that it doesn't become a demographic disaster, that it doesn't become a demographic nightmare for us. And therefore, it's immensely important that this young generation is guided, directed in the right manner, and that is where, this is a time where you can sow the seeds of ethics in them. So I think this is one of the third reasons which I must sort of